Alright, we have a game here where I ended up getting Zerg, and unfortunately, I mean, I was recording while playing, but the monkey that I am, I managed to somehow fuck up my microphone, so it sounded terrible. So we're gonna watch the game, we're gonna go through the replay, because I think quite an interesting game, as we can see from the lobby here. Pretty unique lobby, a lot of Stukovs. So we're hovering the Thakras. Since it is a lot of Stukovs, we're planning on using really heavy link control to shut them down. Early game Stukov is very weak when it comes to clearing out Zerglings. So we're going to use that extra supply that Thakras has to get a bunch of lings out on the map and try and shut these guys down early. So our teammate picks that Niadra. I am on my camera, right? Like, what am I looking at? Am I sitting up? No, I must have been looking. I don't know. I thought that was on. I thought I had that camera selected, but there we go. We're sending out patrols, sending out scans. We get the scan from Niadra. Yeah, usually at the start of Zerg games, I'm busy setting up camera location hotkey, so that was kind of confusing. For some reason, I can see the base declared on the mini-map. I don't think I could at Zerg, but we do manage to scan it, so we see something up there. I guess maybe they were trying to go for an early base, which, I mean, obviously isn't going to work. We see that ling ball heading out to go clear it out. Just setting up patrols. I believe we have scan on Thakras. I mean, there's no reason for me not to, right? I guess you could start Plague. Do I start Plague? No, I start scan. And we should be eating a Zergling here. Get that scan out ASAP. Guess I'm just busy controlling stuff, trying to find all those ecos. Doing a fairly good job of it so far. Sending out more lings. Like, again, before they get a decent amount of minerals, they really cannot kill lings. It takes a ton of mineral investment from the Stukov to be able to handle it. So there we go, another scan out. One of the absolute bastards that didn't pick the Stukov there. How many Stukovs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's an Artanis, a Prophet, and a Helios with them. We do manage to get out the Artanis' Stalker there. He does recall though, so he manages to escape with his hero. Not that he really needed to. I mean, I was not going to be able to chase him down as a level 1 Thakras. You don't have slime or anything, so you can't really get away with doing much to him there. Fortunately, we do scan another Stukov. I mean, we're finding a lot of Stukovs, right? It's kind of nice when you're versing a lot of survivors that are the same class, because they all eco in a similar way. Well, except the two that happen to go top right and went for a base at the start of the game. Often, most of the Stukovs are going to want to make pulls pretty close to mid. They're going to try and defend it a little bit, perhaps, if they see a few lings. Not versus a lot of lings, though. And then they're also going to make those what are they called? Hydra dens? Infested dens? Pretty close to where the hero's farming. Good defense from the Stukov here. Does block us from getting any of the dens, so they actually get a full salvage and a bit of gas. But they do have to commit some minerals to it. Again, Artanis not in any real problem while I'm level 1. Our hero pretty much hasn't left the mid area of the map. I'm pretty much going... I'm just a ling spawner at the moment and a scan bot. I'm just sending around, or spawning lings from a hero, sending them around. You can still kind of see on the minimap we're controlling a decent amount. We can see from the hotkey group I've got 8 selected, but they've actually done a decent job at, you know, sneaking out some stuff when it comes to the non-Stukov survivors. Little bit less so the case when it comes to the Stukovs themselves, because again, very predictable. I am looking for those guys in particular. We're actually level 2 now, which is nice. I imagine I go Plague level 2, especially for this. Try and clear this out. There we go. Plague goes down. And we do manage to clear out the huge mineral investment that he had in those units, but not the dens. He does get all the dens out. Send that ling ball after him. Again, he can't really do anything against it. He can slow farm it, or in this case, he could get very low health. And this, okay, he misclicks there. Actually runs back into the ling ball. I was going to say, or spawn a bunch of marines, but I mean, he's already got a large amount of gas because we sent a ling ball to him, and he spent a lot of minerals to get that gas from the ling ball. If he does that again, he's never going to be able to eco. Unfortunately for him, he does just end up dying there instead. See if we can pull it off with some other Stukovs. Clearing out all those Stukov ecos. I wonder how many Stukovs... Oh, we'll watch this, I guess. Yeah, we do go for this. I wonder how many Stukovs actually have eco on the map. The Artanis Helios does, the Prophet. So we've got a little bit down here. A decent amount here. Oh, quite a bit here. So, like, 2 of them have decent ecos. The rest are trying to either set it up or have a very small amount. Is this guy dead? Hold on. No, surely he's not dead, right? He runs back in? Okay, I thought it was going to be another one. Paid Stukovs. Oh, this guy getting low as well. I wonder if I can actually get the kill. We see that Ling Ball gone through. Trying to micro some units around the other side as well. Scan it to try and select, to auto-attack him. Find the Prophet Wall for our troubles, and he does end up going down. So that's 2 Stukovs down. Again, they don't have many ecos up. It's just pretty much 1 Stukov in the Artanis that really has much. Helios, how much does Helios have actually? They're sitting on +6. It's not great. They're kind of gas-starved. We did manage to slow them down quite a bit when it comes to their early outposts. Even got one of their preservers, not that that gets you a lot of their mineral income or anything. Spawning a total of 3 observers, not observers, overlords it looks like, because we have 80 total supply. Is that in the corner there? No, Ling must have just hit it. Well, that's fortunate for me, so we find another Stukov eco, just setting up patrols now. Trying to patrol the edges of the map, it looks like, as well, to maybe find a Helios unit. Oh, there we see one. Was hoping for a High Templar, but we just got the Preserver. So yeah, you kind of move the units around and try to see the shimmer. There I got lazy because it's just a large area to look for. But areas like this, very easy to see because they usually just put it here or here. So very easy to find. Throw out that plague. Get some Artanis Stalkers plagued, which is pretty much all I care about there. I'm not expecting to get any kill. I'm kind of just going to the bot side of the map, it looks like that, and it happens that the Artanis is there. But plague on his Stalkers means that they may end up dying to randomlings. Get a big Ling Ball there on the top side. Actually, it looks like I might be going for him. I'm level 3, so I have the slime. Mostly just getting those Stalkers though. He is investing quite a bit into those Stalkers. 500 minerals worth of Stalkers. We managed to get 300 minerals worth there. And the rest are on 1 HP. So randomlings might be able to pick them up. There we go. Oh, he does have blink as well, actually. But yeah, now I mean we see that big Ling Ball top side. What's that up to? Looks like it is controlled to go and take out some of the units up there, some of the Stukov units. We see the Ghost setting up outposts. I can't remember. It was a while ago that I played this, but I think I stay on Lings for like the entire game pretty much. So I won't be clearing out those Ghost outposts unless I send my hero, because we will not be making like Piggers or Hydras until I think about 20 minutes here. Just going pure Ling pretty much, dealing with these Stukovs. Like if I were really sweaty this game, I absolutely would go Piggerless probably at the 16-minute point. Because yeah, we pick Thakras for the Lings to take out all the, or shut down, get behind all the Stukovs early on. But they do eventually get to a point where they can easily deal with Lings. And now is pretty much the point, especially for this guy with this huge eco here. He can actually comfortably make units and deal with Ling Balls. So just spawning civilians in between the Ling Ball and your Marines, and the Marines deal with the Lings well. Unless we were very ahead on upgrades. What upgrades are we at? Just 1-1, which is to be expected at the moment. We do target that. Good. Target down that explosive ward. Do not let it go off. I don't think we really get any, not much at least, if any eco here. But we make them salvage, which is the main thing. Send those overlords back mid. We don't want them dying. Probably should be making, I read my own mind apparently. I was going to say making spores at this point, because there are like 2 or 3 ghosts I believe. One of them won't want to go mid because he's making up eco and outposts on the bot side of the map here. But the other one, which we see on top of our hero, absolutely could go Phoenix mode and try and take out those overlords. We TP across the map. What level are we now? Level 4 surely? Level 5. What are we upgrading? Plague. Level 2 Plague, 1 Scan, 1 Slime, 1 Teleport. I don't think we've found the Artanis Eco at all yet. It looks like, oh well, there's their warp gate. I was going to say, looks like we're heading towards it now. Wonder how much I take out. We do have that level 2 Plague, so we can take down buildings quite fast. A lot of warp gates, so quite a lot to work through here. He does start that salvage late. We managed to take out 3, 4, I think that's 4 assimilators, not bad. We get that mothership core on 1 HP as well. Useful later on if maybe I get out some Hydras. It will always have 1 HP even if it turns into a mothership. will regenerate its shields, but it'll make it a lot easier to kill if I end up getting Hydras. Looking for an eco here, we do not find it. We haven't been patrolling for many more of the Helios priests, which I hate to see. I do like that I tried at bot side. I only found a preserver, but I could be doing more. I am definitely scanning for them. I've seen a couple of scans that were in the usual Helios spots, but walking up here, we do find that another priest, or one priest. That's the first priest, I think. I would be scanning up here, or like patrolling up here, but he doesn't have anything. I think most of his stuff is on the bot left side of the map, probably. You see his hero there. He isn't hotkeying the priest, unfortunately, so hard to find them for me, even in observer mode. We're taking out... Oh, get the Archons there. That's actually big, because how many minerals are they sitting on? 2k. They absolutely were wanting to be able to salvage those, or make more, and then eventually salvage them for that haven. We pull back the Ling down here, because there's a potential for us to walk up and get this kill if he doesn't notice. If he doesn't notice that it was scanned. So we slowly head towards it. Honestly, I think there are a couple of Stukovs getting up a decent amount of eco. This one hiding behind the ghost, which I'm not going for, unfortunately. Oh, we managed to... Yeah, Helios was crossing this little path here. Happened to walk into us, we slammed them. And of course, with our moon, it's they're very susceptible to Lings just killing them. But here, the Artanis, unfortunately, like the Helios, I was thinking... We kind of revealed ourselves going to the Artanis eco. Unfortunate, worth the kill, obviously. But Artanis doesn't even realize they do get pretty much full cleared and leave the game after that. So now we've only got the Prophet and the Stukovs left. How many Stukovs? 3 Stukovs are left and a Prophet. So we're heading up to one of the Stukovs ecos. We see the other, or we see one of them top left. It's probably the same one that has eco here. Oh no, maybe not. That's his hero spawning, yeah. So another Stukov top left, one bot mid, not that we know, and then one top right. So they've got a good spread, but at this point, we've gone real greed mode. We're sitting at +10, +4. We have gone very greedy on eco. No tier 2 yet, no upgrades from myself. Are we even at 2-2? We're not. So we're just 1-1 running around with Lings. Honestly, quite rich. And we are Thakras as well, so we scale quite well if they ever try to do anything other than push. They could push for sure. Our creep is looking a little bit weak, our eco's a bit exposed, it's a possibility. We get the slime off, but with sprint he's pretty much just not, like, he has his base move speed basically. Sprint plus slime. Of course he could have spawned on top of himself there as well if he wanted to. I think he could have only spawned civilians, but yeah, in no real danger. You see, he went through the teleporter by the looks of it. I'm kind of just looking around, waiting for recall by the looks of it. I think I plan on going top left. I see some units top left, a bit of a Ling ball. Oh, maybe that's enough actually. Looks like I cleared that out. We also see the Nactal down here that I want to clear out. So I send a Ling ball to that. And then I also see that Stukov heading back up to top right. Okay, I do recall actually. I don't follow him. I think I'm gonna defend. Because at this point I'm realizing, as long as we can stop them from pushing, we win. If they can push, if they can get away with pushing, they might be able to overwhelm my defender and put me in a spot where I can't get enough map control faster than they can build it. So definitely try to shut down that push very fast. We're heading up top left. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't realize that my Ling ball had kind of broken through. No, it did eventually get cleared out, so I must have seen that. At this point we have Pigalisks. I think we have Hydralisks as well. Yeah, at this point finally I send some stuff down to clear out these ghost outposts. So we have denounced all these Lings we've had, and now instead of maxing out on our Lings, we're up to 110 max supply. We're going to max out on Pigalisks instead. Get both those upgrades. We see that Hydra Den as well, so we're going to be able to use those. Don't need to spawn them yet. Can use them as a surprise to either burst down a Stukov or burst down a Prophet hero, unless I really need them for some like big base break situation. On the map we see the Stukov is having a bit of a rough time. I mean the Niedra having a bit of a rough time with some of the Stukovs. Getting those Hydra upgrades as well. I mean honestly, considering how hard we ecoed up, we're not that rich. +13, +6. Kind of because when you skip tier 2 units, it means you're not killing as much. We'll see, we reveal the Hydras there, but he does manage to get out anyway. Might be able to wrap around and kill him. And the Hydras down there. Should split them up onto the high ground to the left. Okay, I do that. I should still be sending some to the low ground. Yeah, he does walk up that ramp, target fire him. Now we're behind him. He doesn't have blink, I don't think. No, he does. Yeah, he used sprint, not blink. So he should get out here, but if I split my units again, send them downwards. Why am I being slow with this? Send them downwards. I might be able to catch him. Yeah, we see him here. Hopefully he runs back into these hydras. Scan so I can target fire. Nope, scans are on cooldown. Oh, this... Wait, what Stukov died? Some Stukov across the map died. This one sneaks off back onto the creep. The Neadra doesn't have recall. They are just happening to be here anyway though, but microing against me a little bit, unfortunate. They were focusing on defending there. And we recall to get across the gap there. I see I F2 there. I'm trying to get this guy. He's got no blink, no sprint I believe. I think he just used it again. Yeah. But he does manage to get away. Not that I, you know, just barely miss him there. The fact that he's on this high ground, I don't quite realize. But I'm going to hit up here anyway because I need to shut this stuff down. I misclick by the looks of it. Absolute monkey mode. Looks like I misclicked slime because there was no reason for me to slime the soon-to-die, also plagued few infested marines there. But we find Stukov once again. We can get this kill. They only have one builder left in the Prophet. Unfortunately, because I F2'd this guy earlier on and didn't correct my mistake, since I didn't end up catching him, all my units are now stuck on the right side of the map and not on top of the Stukov where they could have cut him off here. But the few piggers, I got very lucky that a few piggers happened to be there. They do cut him off and they have just enough DPS to kill him before he runs through the units. At this point, I mean, Neadra is getting pushed quite heavily. Storm incredible there versus the mass marines. But one Stukov, one Prophet left. I only have to deal with one guy now. We see that huge Hydra Ball on the right side. And that Eco that our Ling Ball earlier failed to clear out. There was a Prophet there with an explosive ward, I imagine. But now we just need to hunt down this last guy. So we're in a great spot. I mean, it is still possible for them to overwhelm with a push. But, you know, if like, it's unlikely if I'm a little bit attentive to creep as well and come back to defend it. And looks like I don't even need to. Oh, I guess I do need to. But Neadra almost doing the job for us and taking him out there. Almost. He does blink. He does sprint. But we are going to be able to stay on top of him and eventually take him out. Yeah, interesting game, Mass Stukov. It's a shame that I didn't get to play on the Survivor team and go Stukov with them.